At the Jesuit Post, one of the things we focused on is new media and reaching seekers. Do you see this as a frontier that the Society of Jesus is tackling and doing things in, not just in the United States, but across the world?
Yeah, I think media is clearly a new frontier, and we don't know yet how to handle it. You know? And we will see later how much computers and smartphones and other media affect the brain of the children and the way of understanding reality and the way of facing the different crises that every person is going to have in life. We don't know yet, and that's why this is a frontier. That's why it's a frontier, because we don't know.
So there you go. Interesting. That's the Black Pope there that you're watching. But I just thought it was interesting, because these guys are supposed to be, Catholic priests. It's an order within Catholicism. You have the Jesuits and the Dominicans and the Franciscans and all these different guys. They're supposed to be holy. Why are they putting out a movie with such violence and nudity and or the other things there? Sex and nudity, violence and gore, profanity, alcohol, drugs, smoking, frightening, intense scenes. Let me show you the catechism here. This is the Baltimore Catechism. It says, the Church always does the will of its divine founder. Really? So you're doing the will of the Lord by bringing out wicked movies. Sure you are. Sure you are. But let me see, I gotta find the other thing here. This is some funny stuff here. The sixth commandment. This is page 124. Okay? The sixth commandment. I wouldn't wear that when it doesn't cover enough. Okay. I wonder how many Catholic women aspire to that. Put that one back. That's a bad one. Impurity and immodesty. But they bring out a movie about the founder of the Jesuit order, and it says sex and nudity in the rating section. Continuing here, it says, we are commanded to be pure and modest in our behavior. And we should cover them modestly, our bodies and things. Okay. Next page. The sixth commandment forbids all impurity and immodesty in words, looks, and actions, whether alone or with others. So this is what the Catechism is teaching children, and yet the Roman Catholic priesthood is putting out movies in violation of that. Okay. Continuing. Warning here against impure conversations, dirty jokes, looking at bad pictures. How about what are the chief dangers to the virtue of chastity? Drinking, immodest dress, motion pictures. So the Catechism is saying motion pictures are evil. They are the chief dangers to the virtue of chastity. Right there, you're looking at it. Motion pictures. But JESCOM is headed, the executive director is a Jesuit priest. Oh yeah. Continue down here. Many fall because they do not avoid dangers. They go to movies which are objectionable or which only adults should see. They read dangerous magazines or newspapers. They associate too much with the opposite sex and try to excuse themselves by saying that they have no bad intentions. Good intentions alone are not sufficient. Human nature is very weak where purity is concerned, and we must keep far from all dangers, or sooner or later we shall fall. So, you know, you got to take this advice, all right, because you can trust the fact that the Jesuits came out with a movie. I mean, when Hollywood comes out with a movie, see, it's bad. Okay, let me show you again here, page 42. Page 42, talking about different types of sin. Bad movies. Avoid near occasions of sin. Okay? So, you understand. When Hollywood makes a movie, it's bad. When the Jesuits make a movie, it's a tool for evangelism. Evangelizing the lost. I mean, make movies about the founder of the Jesuit order, and that's a good thing. It's wonderful, even though it's sex and nudity, violence and gore, profanity, alcohol, drugs, smoking, and frightening and intense scenes. Yeah. I don't understand how a Roman Catholic can look at this type of thing and just go, yeah, it's no big deal. I don't see any contradiction. Catechism says you're to avoid movies, but you get a head of a movie company, and the guy's a Jesuit priest. You better wake up, Catholic. You better get out of that system.